Alrighty, welcome in everyone. How we doing today? Hope you're doing amazingly well. Now, Teddy's being random. I know. I apologise. I went back and started playing on my survival shipwreck world yesterday, but I decided that we'll do that once a week. We're gonna do it once a week, and I want to do something else as well as. So today we're going to start something new, which I said I probably wouldn't be doing, but I don't foresee this lasting a mega amount of time. Because, well, I don't know. It might last a while, it might not. We'll find out. D, welcome. How you doing? So what we're doing today is we are going to be playing a brand new world. We are going to be playing Hatter's Skyblock world. Now, you know, behind me, things look a bit different. Yeah, I've started packing up. Things are starting to, you probably can't see very well, but if I lean like that way, you can see there's boxes, basically. And their boxes are going to get bigger and bigger stacks. So, my room is slowly but surely getting packed away, ready to move. I just need someone who's going to actually move us now, because at the moment they're quoting silly money because we got a lot of stuff because we're moving to a house that's actually slightly bigger than our current one. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's move on to opening the brand spanking new world, and it's going to take a little while to install the world because it needs to build the terrain and then delete the terrain because it makes it into a custom Void World Skyblock map, which is kind of cool. Hey Snowy, I'm doing good. How are you doing? So this is our Skyblock. This is the world we've been given, and it has all of the generated structures you'd expect a world to have. Apparently, I've even got a bonus chest down there. I left that on by accident. I'm gonna say I've got a few spawners around. There's a village over there. We got to try and make our way over there at some point. The broken portal down there. The mineshaft. The geode. I wonder if ancient cities are going to spawn in here. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting, couldn't it? But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do the classic Skyblock start. That's deep dark biome. That's Skulk. It works! Guys! We have got ancient cities in this. Or is that a shipwreck? That could be a shipwreck. Because we have got ocean biomes as well. That Skyblock grind. Yeah, something like that. I'm just literally hanging around waiting for it to kind of load in. Because this is pretty much exactly where I would be, like, spawning. Oh, we got a raid tower over there. We can make a raid farm. Which would be just drop the ravagers into the void to get rid of them. That'd be perfect. Perfect. Love it. We've got geodes. We've got all sorts of stuff. Now, obviously, we don't have any of the standard equipment, so to speak. I don't know what these single blocks are. I don't know what these are. They could be like, I don't know. They're classed as a structure, though, because everything things that spawn in are structures. Now, I don't know how this has remained in place. The torches especially, but we will get to that eventually. Now, in our chests, we have got a welcome book from Mad Hatter, because this is Mad Hatter's world. And I will get a thing set up for you. Welcome to Flat World by Mad Hatter. This is an infinite world that generates as a void. It also has proper biome structures. Means this is very farmable. Block in Minecraft can be farmed. Every block in Minecraft can be farmed, which is brilliant. So, if you're new to Skyblock, you're going to start with chopping down the tree, expand your island, yada 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 yada. And the interesting thing about this is if you die, fall off the world. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to do it as a demonstration. Just because, wow, it's falling a long way. So we're going to fall out of the world, and we're going to do this deliberately. But we get ourselves a brand new island. Do we? No, we've got the same island. Okay, fine. Suit yourself, game. Suit yourself. Buried treasure would be a single block. That might be buried treasure then. We might be somewhere near an ocean biome. We've definitely got deep dark over there. That could be buried treasure. It could be skulk sensors. Because they're really low down in the world. They're like little black dots. I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out as we get into this. But first, before I do anything else, I am going to try and get a sapling. Because if we can't do a sapling, we're going to restart the world, basically, because we can't do nothing without a sapling. And Hatter's very kind, because the way he's designed this, the tree has 360 access, which is beautiful. So every leaf block we punch, we can get access to. Wow, I'm getting no RNG on this. This is mad. Come on, game. Just give me one sapling. Two, preferably, but one is kind of what I need right now. There you go. We got two saplings, you beauty. Right. So we're going to break this tree down. We're going to use this to start getting ourselves a little bit of cobblestone. And then, I believe it or not, I think we're going to go exploring. We're going to try and gather some stuff to go exploring. And, yeah, I realise it's probably a little silly doing a Skyblock world when I don't have much time to play Minecraft in general, but I like Skyblock, okay? And I'm really interested by the deep dark over there, just to see what it's like, having a deep dark very close by. Because the warden could literally spawn, fall off, and go straight in the void. That'd be hilarious. It genuinely would be funny. Right. So let's grab these, because we know how to make one of these. We've done one of these many times before. Because chests don't burn, we're going to use our chest. Right, we're going to punch that one. Ice goes there. Come back here. Oh, I've done that backwards. Hang on. I've done it wrong. That one goes there. Or is it? No, I had it right the first time. If I do it wrong, then the lava goes bye-bye. And we don't have any lava. There we go. We got it right. We done it right, guys. We done it right. Teddy's not a moron. Most of the time. And then we're going to crouch here, regain this piece of dirt, put my crafting table in there. I want to get that, because that's going to be quite handy to get me some crops and stuff. And then I'm going to stand here, grab myself a stick, one of those, and we're going to do a little bit of mining for some cobblestone. So let's put this stuff away we don't want to hold in our pocket right now. Dirt especially is important. So if we can get gravel from somewhere, we can make more dirt, which is beautiful. And we have a village over there, which we can get quite a lot of stuff from the village. So that's been one of our primary targets, is going for that village. My thing went puddling. What am I thinking of puddling for? Have I got issue? No. My hard drive messing around again. My hard drive likes to detach itself. Oh yeah, I think it is. I think my hard drive's detaching itself and reattaching itself. Right, so gimme fried chicken. No, not fried chicken. A stone pickaxe. And then because we are in Skyblock, we're going to literally waste the wooden one first. We don't want to lose the wooden one. And the reason we put the crafting bench where we have is because the crafting bench will mean we can't break through it with a pickaxe before we get the cobblestone to regenerate. Which is absolutely spot on for what we're after. Now, one thing I always do in a Skyblock world as well, I always lower myself down. Right, we're going to need slabs anyway, so I'm going to turn those into some slabs. And we're going to do that. Because that will slow down the loss into the lava. Crazy as it sounds, it does work. So how are we all doing today? Are we all having a good day? I know this is kind of a grindy thing to get into. Trying to start a survival world with this, but I want to do it, okay? It is something I enjoy doing. And I really want to, like, play Hatter's Skyblock. I mean, I've got a stack spawner over there, what looks like a stack spawner. So there's two spawners there. That over there, I don't know what that is. You see the structure over here? It's not a spawner. It could be a drowned temple thing. You know the ones I'm on about. It looks weird, whatever it is. But we definitely got almost like a stack spawner there. We could do a double spawner action over there, depending on what it is. Also, we've got like 3 mine shafts, 4 mine shafts, 5 mine shafts, and we got the raid tower and the village. And I was kind of hoping for a witch hut nearby as well, but we haven't got lucky with the witch hut. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All good. See, one thing I was wondering, like thinking about doing, was a viewer day. Before I move, I'm not really getting into anything too heavy. And I'm not. I don't want to get into anything too heavy. So what I want to do is kind of think about possibly doing a viewer event on Fridays. So maybe I load up Bingo World and we do a viewer Bingo World or something along those lines. Now, I realise a lot of people are on US time when I stream. Normally, it's a bit early in the morning to be getting on Minecraft and playing. Fair enough. You know, it's breakfast time. I understand. I really do. But, I don't know, I kind of want to do a viewer event, because viewer events are always fun. Right, so I think the first thing we're going to do is get ourselves enough stuff together to expand our platform for one, and move our generator down a little bit. Moving our generator down a bit is going to be a really good shout. We've got another tree yet. We haven't got another tree yet. I'm getting annoyed with the lack of tree action going on. I need a tree, game. It's getting dark on me. And I have no tree. I really want to get to that chest as well. And ideally get all 4 of the torches, because then we can light up our island at least. Then we can actually have some stuff and things to stop mob spawning. I think there's a spawner in that mine shaft in front of me as well. Beautiful. That one is gone. Now nighttime cometh, we can have a look and see if anything is close enough to spawn anything. I don't think anything is close enough to spawn anything. Genuinely, I don't think anything is close enough to spawn anything. Hard drive shush. No, I think we're good. I don't think anything is close enough to spawn anything. I think it's been set up deliberately, so only a certain amount of stuff will actually spawn. Right, so we'll get up to just over a stack. We'll get 66 pieces. We'll make it into slabs. And then we'll get ourselves down. Bubbly baby, hello, how you doing? We are doing something random today. We are starting a Skyblock world, which I'm going to do a weekly event on Skyblock. We're going to do a weekly playthrough for now. I might end it with fighting the dragon and getting wings, because that's going to make it a bit too easy to do anything. But I kind of want to get to the nether. I kind of want to do all sorts of stuff. So I'm good. How about you? I like Skyblocks. Aye, cool. That's all good then. You like it? It's all good. I'm doing good. I am good. I am just chilling, playing Minecraft, and enjoying myself today because I fancy just having a chill day. So another thing I always do on Skyblock when I first start is this little corner here always gets filled in because I've got a nice little tidy area. Eventually we'll regather all this dirt because we are going to be short of dirt. I do want to get over to that village at some point. Obviously, make a raid farm. But we're on day 1. We can't be thinking too far ahead. I do want to try and do some exploration, though. And I also got 1 block short. Rude. There we go. Beautiful. So we're going to make this a bit like this. Can I reach that from here? Yeah, we can. It's a little bit cheaty having this on, but it's a Skyblock world, so it could have been worse. It could have been better. We could have actually got ourselves a better set of saplings. I'm just saying, a better set of saplings would have been useful than, you know, acacia. Looks like we're building an orange in this season. Like it. Right, so then we got that round there. We got a tree growing again as well, which is beautiful. We picked up a stone axe out of the chest, so that's good news. We can pick wood easily. Now, what I really need to try and do is get down there and get something under that chest so we can have a little platform below it. That'd be kind of useful. Then we can collect the chests and the torches a bit easier as well. But with no rush for that, so we'll leave that be for now. So yeah, this Skyblock is a little on the different side. This is not like any other Skyblock you're going to see. This one's been made by Raven Mad Hatter, and it is a very, very fun version of Skyblock. In fact, everything in my pocket I'm putting away for now, with the exception of the pickaxe and the axe. The axe because the tree's grown, and now I can break this and let it despawn by itself, and hopefully get more than one sapling out of it, because that'd be nice. Although we did get 2 at the last one. And we've now got acacia as backup. So we might end up finding we're building out acacia. Alright, so what's our first target to head towards? I feel like we should head that way. Because the village is that way anyway. And that right there is why we put the platform in place. Because the game's trying to troll me and throw my saplings off the side. That's 2 saplings just thrown off the side at me. Rude. I mean, really? Game. Totally rude. Can we get another one over there? Let's try and get a second tree over there as well. Now, the only way dirt is renewable is through gravel. Now, I don't think that Hatter has made it so mobs have any kind of special drops or anything like that. I think the drops are what you get, basically. So what they have is what they have. Which is cool, don't get me wrong, it is cool. But it would be better if we could have custom drops like zombies drop gravel and stuff like this. Because then we could turn the gravel into coarse dirt with the dirt and then get more dirt. I do think the Wandering Trader is a thing. We can get gravel from the Wandering Trader. But then we need to get emeralds, which would be a very important reason to get to the village. And also we can get a second water source, which should be infinitely better to have a secondary water source. So yeah, let me get some grinding done. I know it's kind of a boring start to the way of playing on here, but once we get some materials together, we can get exploration going and we can get stuff and things on the go. But it's just got to get through the first initial boring bit first. We might even start exploring a mineshaft at some point today. For that, I would definitely want to have a furnace set up and some kind of charcoal set up so we can get some actual torches. Because actual torches are going to be useful in this. Right, so let's hop down. Let's put away... Now, we'll keep the axe on us. We might need a weapon of some kind. We're on the half slab here, and I want to go... I'm actually going to go straight off here. So we're early game. We shouldn't get any phantoms at this point. It's night time, so no passive mobs will spawn either. We obviously have got a few dungeons, which makes life very interesting. Carrying on Y67. That mineshaft is sitting quite high in the sky considering we're on Y67. Do you not agree? It's a very high mineshaft. So this seed, I don't know what this seed is. I'd like to see this seed without the world being deleted from it, because I'm interested to see what this seed looks like. Because the spawn point you get the Skyblock world the Skyblock itself, is actually your spawn point. That would be where you spawn naturally in the world. So it's quite interesting. Minecraft, like QI. Anything useful in the village? There's a load of dirt in the village. I forget about this fact. We can put a little platform under the village and get dirt. That is extremely useful. Daylight's coming. Morning, bird. How you doing? We can get gold tools and armor and stuff quite quickly by getting to the things. That is a double spawner. I'm sure it is. That, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what that is. That could be a drown temple. We're going to have to do some serious exploration in this world. This is really fun to look at. It's really cool. I haven't got enough blocks to get over there yet. Is this the Hatter version of the Marketplace? This is the Hatter version. I didn't know there was a Marketplace version of this. As far as I was aware, Hatter was the only person that done this. I've also done this in 119.21. And it's probably out of render distance, but there's deep dark over there. So we can even access ancient cities within this world, which I think is really cool. Avoid ancient city. If you spawn the warden in right, it'll drop down into the void. Hilarious or what? These villages are kind of broken from what I can see. I've run out of blocks, so I've got to go back anyway. There's a shipwreck there. That's kind of cool. So we got an ocean nearby. There's an ocean over there. We know there's an ocean over there. We've got a raid tower over that way, which is kind of cool. Loads of spawners. We're going to have to try and make our way to some of these spawners. We're going to make a farm out of that one. There's something random there. There's whatever that thing is. There's some Skyblock version without as much for structures built. Yeah. But yeah, I want Hatter's one, which means I get all the structures that would normally be there. And I'm pretty certain I've just found Ancient City in this one, which I love the idea of finding. Ideally, what I need to find is another water source. That would be an ideal thing to find. Then we can get an infinite water source going, and we can get other things going as well. Yeah, got an encoding error. Not good. That don't like encoding errors. Encoding errors are bad. Right, so let me get some more of this done. Yeah, I was thinking of looking at the marketplace, but I've got some marketplace ones. I've got a very old marketplace one you guys know about called Sky Trade, and it just doesn't work anymore. It's sad, but it doesn't work anymore. Mainly because I can't remember how old villages work anymore and how to make an old iron farm. I can't remember how to make them breed or anything like that, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, it doesn't really work anymore either. Because it's still got all the new blocks in it, all the new villager trading blocks, like workstations. But it's the old version of the villagers, so they don't understand that their workstations are their workstations. So it's a good map, but it needs an update. Just saying. I'd love to see Skytrade get an updated version. It's so cool. Chicken block was DRP. I saw that, and I thought that looked really cool. Because DRP makes some really, really good maps. I've got Start in the End, I've got Start in the Nether, I've got his Flat World, I've got his Ocean World Start. don't want to make that into anything. Your camera's frozen. Oh, that's what the problem with it is. The webcam's frozen. Let's turn that off for a minute then, because my system is struggling a little bit anyway. Apparently my USB connector at the back of my laptop is messing around because the hard drive keeps connecting and disconnecting as well. And it may be a case that it's actually disconnected the webcam, so turning it off and on might have reset it. Nope, still frozen. Okay, fine. I'll leave it off. We'll leave the webcam off. My system doesn't like me today. Well, to be fair, since my contract ended with my ISP, and we're working on like a month-by-month pay-as-you-go thing now, it hasn't been working as well. My internet has been messing around, but we're not going to restart any kind of a contract before we move now. So, you know, it's still good enough that I can stream. It's still good enough that I can do other things. My bitrate for some reason is spiking over 3,000, and I tell it to run at 2,500. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be running over 2,500, which is probably why my webcam froze. But currently it's sitting over 2,500, and it shouldn't be. But, you know, whatever. Do you. Right. Many. Well, I say many. It's a few. And walking down the plank. We've got another 3 stacks. We can get out to that village now. I feel like this village has holes in it, though. I'm just saying. But, yeah. There's also a mine shaft this way. There's actually a lot of mine shafts in this world. I'm genuinely interested to see what this seed looks like without the mine shaft. Now the lag's bucking game again. Now, are these grass blocks on this village, or are these going to be something else? Because they could be something else. That is definitely a double dungeon there, though. We can make a farm out of that. Right, we're getting close to 3 of these blocks next to each other as well. Are they bats floating in the void, or are they something else? They could be bats floating in the void. Now I look from here. Because they look like they're moving. I do not know what it is. Oh, apparently we've got adverts running as well. Oh, lovely. No, we're not close to this village yet. See, if the villagers all fall off and die, I don't really care too much because I can always get more. If I can get a Fletcher, I can get healing arrows and then figure out a way of getting some gold. They're spawners! I swear down, they're spawners. They're spider spawners. They look like spiders, but the spawner itself hasn't spawned in because I'm not close enough. That would make sense, wouldn't it? It also makes sense as why there's 4 of them in a clump there. That would make a lot of sense. Right, we're close enough. We've come out quite a long way from our island already. I mean, I could have hit a geo by now. I could hit whatever the hell that thing is by now. In fact, there's another one of them over there as well. I have no idea what these are, by the way. These are just random things. But I think there's another deep dark over there. There is deep dark in this, definitely. This is cool. Right, so yeah, this village looks a little bit broken. It hasn't deleted the pack seems to have broken this village. Let's go over that. Let's turn this way now. Let's just make it a bit of a better turn. Oh, there we go. and let's see if we've got enough blocks to get over here. Now, this village does not have a blacksmith. It does have some dirt. So if we can steal some dirt from this village, then happy days. That'd be extremely useful to have. But I'm not in any rush to do that immediately. We're going to turn it all into something else. I think that's a good idea. There's also probably some hay over here as well, which means we can get food. A decent supply of food at that. I'm hoping there might be some iron in a blacksmith's chest, but I can't see a blacksmith. But while we're over here, we can probably disassemble some of these village houses. Because I'm not seeing any villagers. Which, this is probably a 119 bug. This is probably one of the things that happens in 119. It bugs a little bit. Which can be a little bit annoying. Also, I just noticed that Rizzy, we raided yesterday, has actually followed me as well. Follow just after they finish streaming. Appreciate the follow if you're in chat. If you're not, then I still appreciate the follow. Oh no, there are villagers in their broken houses. I'm just out of blocks, so I need to run back again before it gets dark and the villagers will die. Oh, dangerous walking down also one wide platform. I need to go find out what that is. I'm very intrigued as to what it is. It could be, I don't know, it could be Stronghold. That might break like that if it's deleting a certain type of blocks, maybe. Definitely some deep dark down there. Good morning, Mercedes. How are you today? Alright, I think I'll get back to our island before we die. Yeah, the terracotta would be broken. But that's a plains village. There's not a lot of terracotta in that. It's normally mostly cobblestone. Which is why I'm a little bit interested. It could be still because of that, to be honest. Right. It doesn't look like that village is that far away, but we've used like 5 stacks of slabs plus to actually get to that village. Doing good so far. Just got my coffee. Yay, coffee. Got to have a nice cup of coffee. Actually, I might do Ted Topi tomorrow. Because, yeah, some of them do have white terracotta now you mention it, yeah. I know the acacia ones are primarily terracotta, so when you go over there, you won't find any... If you find an acacia village in this, you're going to find no buildings at all, hardly. But yeah, they have white terracotta. I forgot about this. Kettle broke. Oh. You got saucepans? When my kettle broke, I put a saucepan of water on the stove and I used that to make my water. Savannah villagers will be rather screwed. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah, don't get any stop Teddy on his coffee in the morning. Last time my kettle broke, I put a pan of water on and I boiled it to make myself coffee. Which probably actually used less energy than boiling the kettle, believe it or not. Can I use a small saucepan big enough to make 1 cup? But it may have worked, may not. Maybe less energy used. I don't know. Right, I'm hoping that big clump on the other side of this has got a massive amount in it. Skyblock here, yeah. I have to go to work soon, so I'll pick one up on the way home. I need specific kettles. I'm really fussed about my tea. Fair enough. I saw a video of a woman who bought one of these tea infuser kettles. And I found it hilarious because she bought this tea infuser kettle and put the tea in the infuser into the kettle with the water cold and then boiled it. And then wondered why it wouldn't work properly because it started boiling out of the kettle. And it's like, No, you boil the kettle first, then you put the tea in the infuser, and then put the infuser in the kettle to steep. You don't do it that way, because that's the dumb way of doing it, and that's how you make a mess. And waste your tea. Have you tried SB Skyblock server yet? I have. You mean Simply Bedrocks? One that Hatter made? That's the one I use. Lol, I use the Bristol water filter kettle. Ah, fair enough. That makes you a very nice clean cup of tea, I can imagine. A very clean cup of tea, that'd be. See, I don't hardly drink tea, but I do like tea. But I'm one of these weird British people that I do not drink tea with milk. I refuse to put milk in my tea. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't anymore anyway. But I won't put oat milk in tea either. Because tea just tastes so much nicer on its own. I put a little bit of sugar for sweetness, because I like a sweet tea, don't get me wrong. But I will be... No, not his Simple Bedrock on his other server. Mary?
Mm-hmm.
This one is Hatter's Bedrock, if you're wondering. And it's a pack that you add to the world rather than... Oat milk is awful in tea. My daughter's lactose intolerant as well. Yeah, I don't like tea with milk in. I've never drank my coffee or my tea with milk in. I don't like the taste of it. I feel like the milk ruins the flavour of it, so I rather drink it without. And I always have. Black coffee, black tea. It just tastes so much nicer. When I was a kid and I didn't know better, then milk went in my tea because I didn't know better. Oh, that was a bug. I went straight through that block and it reformed. But now I'm all grown up, I can understand that tea is much nicer without milk. And that's just a fact of life. It is. And from here on out, I will not drink tea with milk in it. Right, I actually want to take some blocks with me as well. Once I get to this village, I don't just want slabs over there, I want some actual blocks as well. And if I can, I want to steal some dirt so we can get some farms going. Most things are better without milk. Yeah. I tried some vegan ice cream the other day. Now, I don't like any kind of nuts either, so like almond milk and coconut milk. Well, coconut milk's not too bad. Almond milk is terrible. Coconut milk is, as I said, not too bad. I've had worse. I can't stand almond milk. That's disgusting. And anybody who think that stuff's nice, they need their taste buds testing. Because this is not nice. It's not, I'm sorry. It is just horrible. We'll come back, actually we'll take the tree down while we're here. Then we can get another one built. Not built. Growing. That's the one, Teddy. Well done, mate. You've got the right words out. What happened? Ben & Jerry's vegan, quite nice. Not as good as normal, but pretty. Yeah, I looked at the Ben & Jerry's one. But probably again, the Ben & Jerry's one, a lot of the time they use like nut-based ingredients, and I don't like nuts. They're horrible. Another thing that I absolutely despise is nuts. Like, really despise nuts. Of most varieties. I'm not allergic to them, I just really despise them. They're like, if I didn't have to have them, I wouldn't. Actually, should I take the bucket with me? Should I be... Actually, no, I'd chance it. There might be a golem over there. We might be able to kill the golem and get a bucket from the golem. We can get a second bucket. We can have a movable water source. Which would be extremely handy. I'm running over here without sleeping, and it's night time. This is very clever, Teddy. Just saying, very clever, Teddy. Yes, I know, it's fine. Don't worry about that. Also, food is an issue. We are running out of saturation. If you're wondering, I'm playing on normal difficulty. I'm not playing on hard. I'm not playing on easy. I'm playing on normal. This looks like the new Skyblock. This is Mad Hatter's Skyblock. Peanuts are nasty. There's some nuts I like though. Peanuts are nuts. They're just not tree nuts. Tree nuts and peanuts come under two separate categories because allergies are different. But they are both classed as nuts. So, yeah. You're not wrong saying they're nuts because they are. Right, I can see. Yeah, there's a thing there that's supposed to have. No, villager, madman. Peanuts and legumes close to the peas and nuts. Fair enough. I still class them as nuts. They come under the nuts category in allergies. Because you know, legumes normally don't come under as much of an allergy situation as peanuts do, which is why they come under nuts. Because you have a similar reaction when it comes to allergies to nuts as you would other nuts. Can you stop jumping off? Also, this is a wood. No, it's not wood. It is some dirt as well. Also, spawner right next to a broken portal. I like it. No, wandering trader. Love it. Wandering trader says goodbye. Maybe I should have gone at night. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. I'll be in bed then, wouldn't they? Problem with going at night is they might have had nasty spawning in. That's the only issue. I mean, a lot of these classifications are slightly arbitrary anyway. Yeah, I completely agree with that. They are. Right, and one more. I know we can jump and take some damage, but it's fine. We're in a village, guys. We got villagers being suicidal and dying in the void. I can't do much about that because they're dumb. What I can do something about is these holes, though, and stop them from falling again. No, but strawberries are not technically because the seeds are on the outside. It's one of them weird technicalities that strawberries are not technically berries. They're technically drip sacks, which is weird. Bananas are technically berries, as are tomatoes. Tomatoes are also technically a berry. That's one of the most interesting things to me is tomatoes are technically berries. They come under that spectrum because they are a fruit. I lost that one. Stop jumping in the void! Stupid villagers. Trying to make your house safer. Hi, friend. Here you go. Here's some platform for you. Now, no, this is not technically base, and we will not spawn back in here, but I might actually make this a base away from bases. So my farming area. We've got a spawner right below. Intelligence is knowing tomato the fruit, wisdom is not putting in a fruit salad. Yes, indeed. This is a very good point. This is a very true point as well. Also, we have a chest. We've got some bread. We've got some of this. We've got some of this. Beautiful. We can make a potato farm, guys. We've got some spare saplings. I'm going to take my bed. Thank you very much. We can eat. I love eating. Eating's always good. There's another one over here we can loot. It's a kitty cat. Hello, sir. I want you to die, but I can't afford to hit you. More food. I've got a bed to take back to my island, which is beautiful. Hi, friend. Let's just make this one a little bit safer, shall we say? because you got a little bit of a gap. Just saying. There you go. The front of the house is a bit safer now. We've also got a secondary village over here as well, which is a very good thing to have. Bird going for a tree. Got a 65% chance. We're out of 60. 65 on the tree, 64 on the cabin, and 60 on the chest. Getting incrementally bigger each time, though. Right, you are very much stuck, so I'm going to leave you there. Another village over that way. I can't see a blacksmith in that village. It's kind of annoying. What on earth is that? I have no idea. I want to get closer and find out. I'm not playing with you. You get to live for now. I do think we're going to make this village kind of a base, though. I think this is a good idea. Just going to fill the holes. We've got plenty of slabs on us. Shipwreck. Oh yes, it is. I could see the broken mine shaft in behind it, and I couldn't work out what it was. But yes, it is a shipwreck. Well spotted. Alright, let's just make this a little bit on the safer side. The village is going to be dumb and walk off anyway, because I don't know how slabs work. But if we can make them slightly less stupid, then yeah, we'll try. Right, that hole there, that hole there, that one, that one, that one, this one, this one, this one. Give me more slabs. Thank you. There's even a sheep that's not stupid enough to fall in the holes. I belong to a group on Twitter called Recipe Book. There's some good recipes there. Nice. Gotta love good recipes. I've got a boatload of good recipes. I've got like 25, 30 cookbooks from when I was chefing. And yes, even chefs used to have cookbooks, so we used to look at other recipes from other chefs and borrow stuff. Lots of pointless veggies you could reclaim. Yeah, I could do that. I want to try and get rid of some of the holes in the ground first, though. Yes, I know, I'm being nice. Have you got a trade? No, you haven't got a trade. You're a stupid villager. I mean, look at this one. Look, he's just stood on the edge of death. The problem with these fences as well is these fences are kind of hanging over the void. Makes things a little bit tricky. Also running out of slabs. I might have to go back to my island and get some more. Right, this is all safe. I need to get back up there as well. Lucky for me, I've got some blocks. There we go. Got a way back up. Now, I haven't got a crafting table with me, which could be kind of handy. Was there a crafting table somewhere in here? I haven't been to that end of the village yet, because I can't get to that end of the village. Move. Looking for a safe route through over here. So, yeah, this is a terracotta house. I want the stone cutter, because that is going to be a very useful bit of kit to have in my possession. It's going to save me a lot of blocks. This one has a chest and multiple beds in it. So I feel like we have to go up there to get that. So let me do... a Teddy-style staircase. Get up here. Here we go. Could have used it to make more slabs. Shut up. Stop making sense. The potion brewing stand in this one. Here. Oh, that was dangerous. We're fine. There you go. I did it. Right, we have villagers, stuff. There's also lots of dirt up here as well, which we're going to have to try and reclaim some of this by going down below and just removing it. Stop pointing out my flaws as well. What's this one? This is just a random house. Here you go, have some stuff and things. Yeah, not for you, sheep. Not sheep house. Yeah, I wanted to underplace that game. That's exactly what I wanted to do with that. Did that just... Right, so you guys can't come back out. What I'm actually going to do... You got out before I had the chance, but your bed's obviously not in this house. You try and come back, though, I will make sure you can't get out. And emerald. I'm going to keep one of the red flowers as well. We might finally need red flowers at some point. Here, I'll sleep for you. There we go. What we've got to do, we've got to shrink this village down. We've got these guys stuck in here. But now we want to get out. So what I'm going to do... There we go. They can't get out of there because they're dumb. Oh, you're just a nitwit. Hang on, just fall off the edge. Come on. You're a nitwit anyway. Right. There you go. They can't get out of there now. They can still get air, but they can't get out. Make my staircase a little bit on the safer side as well. There we go. Now we can't quite die. Oh, I missed a hole. There's the hole. There we go. We fixed the hole, guys. We're fine. We're not going to die. Don't ask me why I'm doing it all bottom half slabs. This just stops it being spawnable. All the path blocks are not spawnable. The only blocks that are spawnable are the ones that are already here. Also, I fucking hear rain in the distance. Now, I really want to kill you. Shall I do it? Shall we kill the golem? Shall we try and get some iron early game? And kill the golem? I feel like we should. I always do half slabs on here. Yeah, obviously. I am interested to know what that is, though. That's way too deep to be a spawner, I feel. Unless it is a spawner and nothing else is rendered apart from the mob that's inside the spawner itself. That literally could be what it is. The mob inside the spawner. But it's so deep down there, I can't really tell what it is. I have no more slabs. I'm running out of blocks as well. I've got myself 11 more dirt, though, which will be a lot more once I get the slabs together and get this filled in with slabs. Oh, I missed a hay bale. Sorry, I need this for my dinner. Where'd it go? It's in my pocket. Is it? Is it in the pocket? Did it go down the hole? I don't know. Right. I have stuff and things to kill the golem with. I felt we should kill the golem. It's a little bit dangerous, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to go and hide kind of over here. Just because I need the iron. One thing I've noticed is no farms in this village at all. So my idea of getting water from over here is gone. I was going to get a second water source from over here, but I can't really do that. There's no water. Because this is the wrong type of village. Which is a little on the annoying side. Does that one have a water source thing over there? Maybe, but that's like another 100 blocks out. So I think what we're going to do... I think we're going to head in the direction of back to base for now. Grind away some more materials so we can actually get some slabs going on underneath this stuff. Use our iron to help us along the way. We've got a stone cutter, which is a very, very useful bit of kit. Extremely useful, in fact. Yeah, that thing in front of me, it could be a drowned temple. Kind of hope it is. It could have some water in it, if it's a drowned temple. That could be very useful, in fact. I might have to go over there next. Because, you know, I want to try and get myself kind of, well, geared up, so to speak. It could also be a broken portal, one that's meant to be underground. Potentially. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to expand our island. See how close we can get, see how far out we can get ourselves. So if we can get ourselves close to one of these spawners, or a geo or something. Because we can get a source of glass, which would be getting villagers, which we have. Make them into librarians, which we don't. We need to find sugarcane for that. That's going to be awkward. Getting some sugarcane could be hard to get. Now, where do you find sugarcane? In a Skyblock world like this, where would you find sugarcane, guys? I don't know if Hatter's messed around with loot tables or not. If Hatter hasn't messed with loot tables, we might not be able to get sugarcane. That could make things tricky. Now, we've got 4 iron. If I get another 3, I can make a cauldron. And then we could find some dripstone somewhere, potentially. And make ourselves a lava farm. And then we can get more lava. We can make a water farm and get more water. So I'd probably do the water first. Because that would make sense to get the water done first. And then we could do the lava. But this is a really, like, fun skyblock. Right, we're putting all this in here. I've got 4 food on me for now. My bed. I'm going to put my bed down somewhere. Iron can go away for now as well. As can the wood and that. So, bed. Give me some slabbage. I kept that out as well. Cool. Clever Teddy. Let's put that there. Let's get myself some slabs. I don't want to do it that way. Let's do it that way. Let's put the bed there. Bed not too far away. Stop being pain. Right. We have bed. We can set our spawn. And then when we die, we respawn back on the bed. The nickname my dad called me as a kid was Clever Teddy. Fair enough. See, me being called Teddy is actually a nickname that came about from a very old friend of mine. And other friends decided it was a really good nickname and decided I should keep it. There are many stories as to how I got my nickname. Some of them are not quite so PG, so I'm not going to talk about them on stream. But one of the most obvious ones is I'm kind of a big lad, so people call me Cuddly, like a teddy. So that's the main one I always tell people, the PG version. I'm cuddly like a teddy, so I get called Teddy. My brother's nickname from Dad was Splodge, so I think I did a better out of that. Yeah, I think he did, yeah. I can only imagine how he got the nickname Splodge. That's one of those interesting nicknames. You're not sure why you get it, but you get it. Oh, there's so much exploration I want to do in this world. Right, you can get sweet berries. Honestly, I can't remember. No, that's probably a good thing, to be fair. Get sweet berries in mine shafts. Can we get dripstone from any caves? From any chests anywhere in this world? So we can get dripstone, we can farm dripstone, and then we can have dripstone everywhere. Now the only place I think we can get it is from Wandering Trader. And ideally I'd like a second water source before I try and buy one from Wandering Trader. Kool-Aid slushies. Now that sounds interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Right. Already been out as far as that village. I definitely need another water source. Where are we going to get another water source from? That's a no. They're a no. I really feel like we're going to have to go over to that thing. Whatever that thing is there, we're going to have to go over to that and see if we can get a water source from there. I genuinely feel like that is where we're going to find a water source from. But before we do that, I think I want to expand the island a little bit more so we can get ourselves the Cobblestone Generator moved. I have to go to work now. With a stream in public so I can watch it later. Yeah, it's in my VODs. It'll be in the VODs, so it'll be there for 30 days. I'm going to put recipes on Discord, Teddy. Is there a recipe place? Put me in food chat. Food chat's a good place where recipes go. Yeah, I put a food chat channel deliberately. Hope you have a good day at work, Bubbly. And yeah, the VOD will be up later. So yeah, once we get some villagers on the go, we can get a glass farm set up. Cool, we'll catch up later. Thank you, catch you all later soon. No worries. Have a good rest of your day. So yeah, but the reason I got myself into the idea of doing Skyblock again is because I've been watching Imp and Skiz. Got 16 recipes so far. Nice. But maybe we could take advantage of the thread system on Discord, and if we want to put each recipe as a thread, we could do that. And then if we want to talk about each recipe, we could do it in a thread rather than having the chat get filled up. That could be a good way of doing it. There's a lot more I can get. I tell you, I've got a lot of recipes I can get. I've got some really rare recipe books. One of the rarest I've actually got is the WWF Recipe Book. And I always remember one from the Attitude Era. This is from the Attitude Era. I can't remember what it's called, the actual name of the book, but I remember one of the most hilarious recipes in the book was the Big Boss Man's cookie recipe. And the Big Boss Man's cookie recipe was buy a pack of pre-made cookie dough, put it on a tray and cook it. That was the recipe. And that made me giggle. That was so funny. I was like, really? You're publishing that as a recipe? Really? God bless his soul. It was hilarious, that bloke. He really was. He was a funny wrestler. I have made that one. I think everybody's made that one at some point. I think that's that's the easiest recipe in the world to make. Buy a can of cookie dough, put it on a tray, and put it in the oven. And voila, you have cookies. That's funny though. Right, I'm gonna make some slabs. Let's get some slabs going. There we go. We'll keep a stack on us of blocks. We're also going to make ourselves a couple more pickaxes because I don't want to run out of pickaxe. That would be bad. There we go. Don't want to run out. Actually, I'll leave one here just as an in case. Just in case we fall off into the void. It would not be an ideal scenario. But I want to go over here and I want to find out what this thing is. So we're going to wander out to the turning point out here and see if this turning point is about the right location. And the music just stopped. Is it between songs? No, it's between songs. That's okay though. That didn't take long to stop playing. And yeah, there's a shipwreck. We'll have to go out there at some point today as well, hopefully. Right. Yeah, we're still going to hit that first. I don't know what it is. I want to find out. So we're going to hit that first. Just gently does it. Don't really want to fall off because that wouldn't be good. Not there yet. We're not far enough yet. Oh, these two geodes here. These are close enough to make a single geode farm out of, by the way. These two right here. They definitely look like they're close enough together. We can make a single geode farm. That's a broken portal. I can see the portal inside the building. If I do that, you can see the back of the portal. So that is in fact a broken portal. Okay, we're fine with that then. We'll leave that for now. Oh, shall we? No, let's not. Let's go over there and try and get in the broken portal and see if we can get ourselves into the nether today. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? We've got the blocks for it. We can also go check out this double spawner thing down here. And check out the potential of making that a farm, because that'd be interesting to do as well. Making a farm out of this bad boy would be quite fun. Yeah, it's double spawner action. Definitely. Someone's mowing their grass or chopping down a tree or something outside. I can hear something really loud. It sounds like a chainsaw. So it probably is a chainsaw. If you guys can hear that, I apologise, but that wasn't going when I started stream. It's just started. I'm a little annoyed by it, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, that's a double spawner down there. They're definitely close enough together to activate together. So we could make ourselves a little bit of a farm out of that. That'd be fun. Oh, hello. Placing of the blocks when I ask you to would be nice. There's a spawner there as well, and that's at my level. So that could be fun. If that's a double skelly spawner, that'd be extremely handy. We can get a bone farm going. Also, all these dots are bats. If you look over there, you can see the thing flapping its arm, flapping its wings. There's more deep dark over here as well. Now, the deep dark is appearing because that's something that Hatter didn't put in as one of the blocks to delete when the world spawned in. And I'm pretty sure the deep slate variants wouldn't be deleted either, so the ancient cities would spawn in as a full ancient city. But we haven't got close enough to one yet to find it or to see it, so that'd be interesting. Yeah, it's definitely bats. I can see them, but I can see them dying. They're glowing red. I don't know why they're glowing red. They don't die in daylight. Interesting. But we can get ourselves a spawner, see what's in the spawner. That'd be useful. Might even find a bucket in the spawner. I'm interested to see if Hatter has done anything with the loot tables, though. I haven't seen anything that looks like a stronghold yet. I know he hasn't deleted the blocks to make a stronghold, because that's not something that's in the script. The stronghold is a thing you can find. I even watched the video before I downloaded the pack to see what it was, to see what was what on it, and this is definitely one of them things. But yeah, Deep Dark is definitely a thing. Another village in the distance up there. We'll go explore this broken portal, so we can get anything useful from that. Like golden armor, golden pickaxe, quite nice. Get some stone, some cobblestone very quickly, albeit for like 30 seconds. But you know, whatever. Still worth having a look at. Stop with the chopping down of trees and stuff. I think it's my neighbours actually. I think they're cutting down more trees. My new neighbours that haven't just moved in and they're doing the house up. I think to sell it again. I think that's what they're doing. That's what I feel like they're doing. I want to head over to that spawner as well. We're close enough to be able to access that spawner, and obviously we're in daylight, so we're not going to have anything spawn in it, which is quite nice. But if we can make a little XP farm out of that, that'd be quite nice. I'm still trying to figure out where we're going to get another water source from. But I'm interested to see if we fiddle with the loot tables for the chests. Oh, this could be dangerous. Put 13 recipes in the food chat. Nice. Right, we're going to turn this way. We're going to head over here. So there's no lava for this thing. The lava's been deleted. Right, I feel like I want to just kind of dig my way down to the bottom. There's our chest down there. There we go. Obsidian, helmet, iron, and some gold. I don't mind if I do. I'll put the helmet on now. We've got a bit of protection then. Now we can go for a few of these. We can actually get ourselves a portal wherever we want to put a portal, which is extremely useful. Right. So everything until we come back with a diamond pickaxe, collect the obsidian and the gold and all that, we're kind of finished with this. I want to go over there. How much more slab have we got? Stacking a bit. I'm going to say we've got enough to get over to this spawner. So that is what we're going to do. I know it's getting dark. I'm probably going to get stuff spawning in. If it's not a skelly, we should be okay not to die. To be fair, if we do die, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. I've got 4 obsidian on me. It's now getting dark. We don't have any torches. I'm not within 16 blocks yet. So if we get too close to stuff spawns, we can just turn around and run away. Double chest action. I like it. That's a zombie spawner. That's fine. We can deal with that. Can I reach? No. How about now? Yeah. There we go. That's what we gotta do. You know what? I'm just gonna break the chests. And have the lot, mate. There's a golden apple in that one. Just in case anything does spawn, can't follow me out. Right, we're heading back to base now. We've got a golden apple. We've got a couple of coal. That's extremely useful. Gunpowder. We've got some string. We can make a fishing rod. We can make a bow. I like it. We got some good stuff. It's not bad. Now, I'd like it to, Oh, I wish there was a mod, right? There's a mod in the game that, in Java, when you put down a cauldron, which we could probably just about... we can't quite afford to make here. Oh, no, that's mushrooms. That is a red mushroom sitting there in the middle of nowhere. That's what that is. Oh, I see. Anyway, distraction aside. Yeah, I wish there was a mod where we could put a cauldron down and get water to spawn in the cauldron. That would be extremely nice with rain. You know, it fills it up like like when it snows and you get powdered sand. Wish you could put down a cauldron when you put it outside. It rained. It filled up with water. Because you know that's what would happen in real life. Or you know, you get holes in the ground and they fill with water eventually. Right, so we've got beet seeds, we've got pumpkin seeds, we've got... what else we got? We've got melon seeds as well. So we can get them growing without water. We can get another food source on the go. And more importantly, a trading source on the go. So we're going to head back and then we'll go sleep. Then we come back out and try and get ourselves over to that shipwreck. The biggest thing we're hunting for today is water. This is the biggest thing we're looking for today, is more water. More water. As Father Jack would say. If you don't get the reference, then watch Father Ted, you'll get the reference. Just a heads up though, it's not PG. Just saying. So where can we get gravel from then? Now I can get a bit of dirt from the villages. We can compact the size of the villages down and get dirt that way. That is something we can do. So we can get that going. I want to expand this a bit. I'm not really bothered by that lot now. I might just get rid of it because I don't really care. There we go. It's gone. It's no longer important. Put more pictures in Discord, lol, our Saturday evening dinner. Fair enough. So we get this expanded a bit. We can bring this down a bit. Maybe get some grass movement going as well. It'll be quite good. And I realise I'm doing this at night time when it's dark and I really can't see very much, but it's fine. Right, sleep. Then we'll get some more stone going, and then we can get over to another village. See, they got a villager of use for me. That was stupid. I forgot that was there. Dang it. Right. Very, very expensive stuff goes in the chest. There we go. Right, we're going to expand the island now. We're going to get some more stone together, turn it into slabs, get some expansion going. Hopefully with this tree will go in the meantime. I took the other tree away, I know, but it's fine. And we can get some crops going. Once we get some crops going, then we can get food growing, which means pumpkins, melons, that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, I went that way. I'm going to put my head out the window in a minute and go see if they actually are cutting down the trees next door. Because it's that close, it sounds like that's literally what they're doing. And it's a little bit on the annoying side, I'm not going to lie. You know, like, let's shut the window, for example. It definitely sounds like next door. Especially if they get the wood chipper out. If they get the wood chipper out, it's going to be really loud. And you guys will definitely be hearing it. Can you guys hear that? Oh yeah, you guys can hear that very faintly. I can see it in the mic. I can see it in my mic aux. My mic auxiliary bar on my thing. I can see it. It's only faint. It's only faint, but I know you can. It's coming through. Just. It's not quite as loud as that motorbike yesterday. You can't hear it. Oh. Pretty sure you heard that spike, because that spike was nearly as loud as me talking. Say, looking at my mic auxiliary line and just seeing what it bounces up to when he's out there doing his thing. Definitely coming through loud. Oh yeah, the music as well. Yeah, the music's probably hiding it for you. Right, give me a sec. I'm just gonna go shut my window, and then I won't be able to hear as much. Also, bam. Stinks. I didn't turn the microphone off, that was clever. It's also creating a stank in my room, which is really not nice. Kind of like burning fuel smell. There's a two-stroke motor on it, wherever it is. Or whatever. Petrol-powered bloody chainsaw. It's annoying. Can't hear yours, but I can hear mine over here. The tree server's next door, cutting down a huge tree. Hope they don't hit the chats. Yeah, that'd be a pain. For them, in the pocket, because that'd be an expensive fix. It'll also be a very big inconvenience for you until they do fix it. One thing I will say about this, it almost feels a little bit cheaty as well. And let me explain why I feel like this. It's like you're playing in a regular world where all the structures are turned on, but everything's disappeared, but you know exactly where everything is. All you got to do is just build out to it, which is the hard bit. So it is kind of cheaty when you can get the materials together. You know, like with me getting my materials together for this. Right, let's do a bit of this. Let's save half a stack this time. 3 3/4 stacks of stuff. That'll get me out to that shipwreck out there, won't it? Do you reckon? I hope so, because that's where we're going. And hopefully it's been enough material to get me there. I'm desperate to find more water. I either need a drowned temple or I need a shipwreck. And there's a shipwreck there. So we're going to head toward the shipwreck. And see if we can get lucky. I don't know where I'm going to find dripstone. I can't drop in onto a mine shaft because I'd end up killing myself dropping in. So we can't do that. The shipwrecks are higher up in the world, so we can drop into one of those. There's another mine shaft behind that shipwreck. Let's just do the same as this here. So we've got a slightly bigger corner. Eventually these won't be one wide, by the way. They'll eventually be bigger than one wide. Or should we go to the other village? What do you reckon, guys? Should we go to the other village? Or should we go shipwreck? Because the shipwreck's not a full one. I expect we'll probably get some more iron and stuff on there. They started cutting down the arbutus tree, but they soon found out it's protected in British Columbia, and they would get a huge fine or jail time until they stopped and carried on with the tree they were supposed to cut down. Sure, they started it though, they would have caused damage to it, which means they'd then have to finish taking it down anyway. Seems like a bit of a ploy to me to make sure they can take it down. I'm just saying. Right, I think I'll go through the village and we'll go out the other side of the village and then try and get to the shipwreck from there. It's a common thing they do over in this country when they want to get something destroyed. They didn't touch it because our neighbour outside told... Ah, fair enough. I'm not going to waste all my materials doing this. I just want to make it a little bit safer. There we go. Then, if we come... Doodly-doodly-doo... Maybe here? Yeah, I think this will work. The tree between our driveways. Ah, fair enough. Right, so let's do this. And then pray we've got enough material to get over there. I can see spider spawners down there. Now, if we find an ocean monument, we should find water there. But I don't know if we're going to find one of them or not, to be honest. I have no idea where I'm supposed to get water from. I know where I can get water from. If this fails, we have to make a barrel and get a fisherman. And then try and figure out a trade with the fisherman to get ourselves a bucket from that. Because we can get a fisherman to give us a bucket. That would be sensible. And we get water in the bucket, wouldn't we? With water from a fisherman. Because they sell buckets of fish. Mine shaft. Is there any... I can't be able to see the chest mine carts from up here anyway. They don't spawn in this far away. There's a lot of mine shaft action going on in this seed though. Of course, the only problem is, the only bits of mine shaft we can access are the ones with the wooden platforms. That looks like That's all waterlogged. All the blue lines I'm seeing is water. This is good news. All these stair blocks are waterlogged. Oh, this is amazing news, guys. As it gets dark, we are getting closer to our shipwreck. And we are going to turn around and go back to the island. And it is mushrooms. Look, all these mushrooms. We can't get to them because they're floating. We have floating mushrooms, guys. Should have brought my bed with me. Well, a bed from the village, you know. But yeah, this shipwreck is supposed to be underwater. Hence why it looks like it does. It also means we can drop down onto it without actually risk of death. And then we can put ourselves back off of it and then put a water source going down onto it so we can get back down onto it again. That'd be extremely handy, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's all water sources. Oh, this is very good news. It's amazing news. Best news ever. We need to pick the right block to land on. But we've got infinite water here. Right, is there anything else useful this way? There's no more mineshaft action. I feel like Hatter could have deleted the mineshaft as well, I'm just saying. BRB, no worries. Right, so we need to get a Fletcher, which means we need flint. We can't get flint without going to a broken portal and finding flint in the chest. And we didn't find flint in the chest on the first broken portal we went to. So we need to find another broken portal and get flint from the chest. That one has lava. I can see that one's very well lit up. That one has actually got lava on it, which means we can get a secondary source of lava, which could be very handy. Are you stuck trying to get to your bed? Are you an idiot or what? The villager's a moron, I'm just saying. I'll make it safe for him, you know, to a point. So yeah, I wondered why that looked funny. It's because it's got water all around it. So that's our extra water source. This is very good news. So we can now hop out of here. Try and find ourselves another broken portal somewhere that's easy to access as well. It is a lot of travelling though. We're going to build the travelling ourselves. I think you need to get dressed over the Wandering Trader, yeah. Problem with that is I need emeralds first. And best way of getting emeralds is farmers or Fletchers. I've got an emerald. So I need to find myself some kind of way of getting some more. There's a broken portal down there with lava on it as well. See, once I get an infinite water source, I'm good. I mean, I could get an infinite lava source by getting a dripstone piece and a pointed dripstone. And then I can get an infinite water source of that as well. Right, let's hop up here. We need to get some more of this going. I will actually move the thing this time as well. The Cobblestone Generator. I'll spend a bit of time. I want to get going. I want to get stuff and things. I want to get to the nether. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to get stuff to set up farms and all this stuff. But I know I'm trying to rush it at the moment, and I shouldn't be trying to rush it. I don't want to, you know, I shouldn't be trying to get to the dragon in the first stream on here, because that's a really stupid idea. So we don't want to be doing that. That's not a good idea. But what we do want to be doing, if we want to be trying to get ourselves at least set up with some stuff we can use to get some trading started, or farming so we can get food. Farming for food is quite an important thing. And, you know, building ourselves a platform big enough to actually put a farm on would be quite a useful thing to do as well. So we might do that. I think the best way of doing that is moving the generator first. Then we can put the generator somewhere else, get this lowered, this platform. Get the grass lowered, and maybe we might... This thing is about Skyblock, even on Bedrock Edition, mobs, passive ones, don't spawn at spawn on Skyblock. I just don't. I've tried this. It doesn't work. Unless something's changed in an update, it doesn't work. You have to move the thing away from the spawn, like 20 blocks. So you've got to travel the grass out, which is why I want to try and get dirt, so we can get the grass trailed out quicker. But yeah, next time we go out to the shipwreck, we have to take the bucket with us. So we can get ourselves a water source from the shipwreck. Just need to figure out how to make the platform a lot lower without having to build down a water source with cobblestone. I don't think the lava way works like it does on Java, where you pull the lava over the edge and then pour water down after it, a block apart. I don't think it works on Bedrock. It should, but I don't think it does. It's annoying. Right. Do. Give me 2. I just want to explore out the other direction, so there's anything else out there we can get to easily. Now, that spawner over there could be interesting. Welcome back, Mercedes. I haven't put a back command in yet. I need to do that. But yeah, we want to explore out that way as well. I mean, we kind of have gone that way a little bit by coming this way and then coming that way. I need to start going out that way. See what's out that way. Right, let's expand our platform. And I'm actually going to expand it out this way a little bit. Then we can get ourselves the Cobblestone Generator moved down here, which will be very nice. Right, so if I take out... Where should we put it? Put it dead here, or should we put it at the edge? We'll put it here, facing this way. We'll get that block out of the way. That's going to be our water block there. So... water goes there. That's to be the empty block for the cobblestone. So that needs to come up. I don't know why I'm doing the corner blocks. I don't need the corner blocks, but it's fine. I might as well finish it like that. And there we go. One cobblestone generator. Which I've gone back one block too far, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Mistake? What mistake? I see no mistakes here. Voila. One generator to cobble. Let's move this over here. Put the water there. Actually, before I put the water in, smeg head. Level 3 still need to be dirt. And then... there we go. And my reasoning for that is because that can be farmland. Right there. Put the crafting bench in place. Lava go here. And we have a cobblestone generator again. Woo, we did it. We didn't make a boo-boo. We didn't make a mistake. And we got ourselves a cobblestone generator. GG. Right, then we'll go over this way. We'll extend our platform this way. I didn't want that one there. Or did I? No. Answer is I didn't want it there. And then we'll come out one more block this way as well. Actually, we'll come out two, because we might as well make it safe for ourselves. Now, is there anything directly below me where that water is? I don't remember. We shall have to have a look. Right, let's wander out here. Is there anything where that water is? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Perfect. Right. Put the bucket in that one because we're now moving that chest from up there as well. And everything's going in this chest. Including the fishies and all the other good stuffs. There we go. Beautiful. And let's sleep. And now we've got this. This tree hasn't grown still. Now I do want this green patch to remain here because I want this green patch for trees. So we'll leave that there. We have some grass down at this level already, and it's spreading relatively quickly. Concerned about the fact we haven't any more trees grow yet. Alright, let's remove all this. Beautiful. We could extend that a bit further out as well. I'm not going to though. Right, give me this. Now we'll have another tree there and another tree there. We'll have 3 on the go at once. I want to make some torches as well, so give me this. Let's have 1 set of torches for now. So yeah, give you 4 torches. We've got some torches on our area. And we shall have 1 there. That'll light that up nicely. And then we'll have 1 here. Only 1 there. That should be good. Let's make a hoe. Crafting table. Teddy, you're more. Wood, Teddy. Shut up. No one noticed. I noticed though. Shut up. It's fine. Right, I need the hoe of many growing things. Hoe of growing stuff has been acquired. Right. Beautiful. Right, let's grow some food. We are going to grow potatoes so we can bake them. And we are going to grow some wheat as well. Although I have only got 1 seed for wheat at this point in time. And we can actually expand this way a little bit if we want to. So I think we're going to. And we'll throw the beets in the mix as well. Pumpkins and melons. Oh, we got carrot too. Let's get a carrot going as well. We got carrots. Carrots are good. 1 carrot, and then we got some beets. The more variety in the crop field we have, the more we're going to have growing. So that's a good thing. Right, so let's put that in. Grab this. No, you can't stone cut seeds, Teddy. Sure, chap didn't know this. It's a new thing in Minecraft. You can. Right, we'll expand out this way 4 more blocks so we can expand the farm this way a bit. When we eventually get more water sources, we will move all this around again. But we have to get more water sources first. But I want to get stuff growing because we need stuff growing because food is a commodity we are going to run out of extremely soon. I wish there was like some grass in the village as well. Even if it's like a couple of blocks, we can make a farm in the village to get sheep and stuff. Because of course they need the grass. Now I can't climb this side because I haven't got a step this side. What I should probably do is put myself a step, like there, to make life a little bit easy for myself. So we do that. Yeah, that's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then them ones will be hard like that, but the other side won't, because that's where our pumpkins and melons are going to go. Or in fact, just our pumpkins, because we can put the melons this side. We'll move our bed and our chest again, and we'll put them this side instead. So we've got the stuff. We might as well grow the stuff, won't we? Actually, this is perfect. We can do this. There we go. Many farms growing. Look, we've got many farms growing. Should we have 1 more pumpkin? So if I expand 1 more out this way, I have to just pumpkins and melons. We have 1 more water. That's 4 blocks out already, so that's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's perfect to there. That's not going to desaturate. Yeah, this will be fine for now. We've got some stuff going. Right. So now let's put our hoe of growth back in there. Let's grab our bucket of many waters. We've got spare iron if we need to make another bucket for if we die. You know, there's a small chance it could happen. I'm just saying. Let's put our very precious dirt away. We're going to need to keep hold of that. Spare pickaxe can go away, and I will grab a little bit more stone for turning into slabs. And once we get some wood, we're going to think about making things a bit prettier. I mean, to be fair, if I need wood, I can just take down some villager houses, you know, the ones that haven't got the stone in them. That's a thing we could do, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it yet. I'm just going to leave it for now. But I'm thinking crops for villager trading. Now, if I can get a carrot trader, I can get carrots on the go, we can get a carrot farm going, we can get, you know, whatever else we need. Oh good, it's raining, let's make a fishing rod for our one source of water. That way it's going to rain and get dark now. Very, very probably. Right, let's turn that into a 32. There we go. Let's go over here, do this, do that. Put this over here. Got a couple of random sticks on me. Can we sleep the night away? Get rid of the rain? No, it's not night time. And you'll probably sleep in the village. Let's go! Once we've been out to the shipwreck, we'll go out to the other village and see if there's anything we can steal from that. Now, as I said, I do want to, like, the big house where the villagers are currently stored is where we're going to start doing some trading. We're going to do some trading in that village house. We're going to break the door off, put a T-man door on it instead. So we need to get that area kind of laid out for us to get some stuff going. So actually having the platform I've got, like the path I've got below that level is actually a good thing. The houses next door, on the other hand, we're going to get rid of completely. And we'll collect all the dirt from there. And we'll have a secondary set of farms over here as well, crop farms. And that'll be a good idea, good way of getting villager crops sorted out. So that'll be that. Is that a mine shaft or is that a random chest sat there floating in the sky? I don't know. I think that's part of mine shaft. Oh no, it's random dirt blocks where the path blocks have dropped down that would be a mountain, and it's not a mountain. There, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. Also, yeah. There is a spawner directly below this village. Right, that's protected. Right, to the shipwreck, get our water source. Then we can get ourselves an infinite water source set up and we can actually get some proper crop farms going. Now I've got to do is, when I get over there, I need to land in the water source. Very important thing we have to do is land in the water source. And then we can start water sourcing our way down to stuff, which would make life a lot easier. Right, as long as nothing spawns on there, we'll be fine. Right, I want to aim for the water source dead center. Not far enough over. That was too far over. Do I know? Yes, I'm trying to make it feel structurally sound by doing what I'm doing with it. I'm gonna have to pillar up from here. I've got 64 blocks on me. Good. That would have been silly, wouldn't it? Also, I didn't get the middle block anyway. No, there's no chest in here. That's just pure rude, game. I want to see what the treasure map does. For I am interested. Oh, this is interesting. Right, unless the treasure appears in that geode, we're not going to get the treasure. I'm looking directly in the direction of the chest. Right, we are going to pair up from here. Wow, that was a 23 block drop. Or 23.5 block drop. On the plus side, we have water. So that's very good news. We can go and make ourselves an infinite water source now. And we'll quickly go sleep in our village over here too. When it comes to dropping into these things, we can just put some water down now and just drop that way. And wow, we made a mess. But I don't care about making a mess, because we got infinite water now. Just jump down into it, grab a bucket, and then... Well, actually, no, what I should do, before I leave there... As we've got a water thing going down anyway, what we should do is something sensible. And another hub, what would you like me to do? We need deep slate blocks and a side wall of all colours. Fair enough. I thought we got the wool farm for the wool, so that's not a big deal. Ow, fine. Let me grab my water source, mate. I forgot all the blocks in each direction as they are all different. Fair enough. I had an idea for the palette for the witch farm direction. I had the idea of kind of sprucey with like moss and stuff like that going down there. It would kind of be cool with sweet berries. I know we've probably done it before, but it's kind of cool and I like it. But it's you can do what you like with it. It's your project. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. That was just my idea. Right, we're going to borrow a bed. Because a bed's a good idea to borrow. First one main one tunnel at a time. Okay. Oh yeah, because the witch that's off one of the main tunnels, isn't it? It's not actually one of the main tunnels. Yeah, sorry. Teddy's being a derp, don't worry. Wow, I took some serious damage jumping off of there. How much damage did my helmet take? None. Not a tiny bit of damage, right. So I want to go over there, because I want to go that way. This villager is a nitwit and got himself stuck. Hang on, sir. If you'd be so kind as to move that way, I will get you up of here, out of here. I want to get up. You can't get up until I tell you to. Right, let's hop up here. And then back down here. We still got a couple of villagers knocking about, or unemployed ones, so if we can get some workstations for them, we can get ourselves some more villagers sorted out as well. I'm pretty sure I can get some workstations together. I think a fisherman would be a good idea. We can get extra buckets that way. Oh, that was close. I nearly fell off. Also, this is kind of pointless, so I actually want to see what the void looks like. It would be kind of cool to keep the map, but I might get the unknown map and just expand it, because that'd be better. And do it from our base. Teddy, you should take a peek at least and see. Okay, I'll come have a look. Let me get back to base. Let me make me infinite water source, so I can make a fishing hole. And then I shall come over and have a goosey. Because they've been busy on TT. Very busy on TT. Oh yeah, I got an email from Twitch the other day. Apparently, they are getting rid of the host thing. So you can no longer host other channels. They've decided they do not like it, so they are getting rid of it. Just had a gas ball right in my face. I've got an out gas here. Nice. So yeah, let's expand this island some more. Actually, put the infinite water source over here. And voila, we have an infinite water source. Beautiful. Put the bucket in the bed, chest, Eddie. Bucket goes in the chest. Yeah, I know. So the paper. Yeah, I know. And the stitch. Okay. I need food. There we go. I've got food. Haven't seen a witch hut in this world yet, unfortunately. There is the raid tower over there, which making a raid farm out of that thing shouldn't be too difficult, I'm not gonna lie. So eventually we'll start down out that way. I should really get a tree farm area started as well. That could be a good shout. Rather than just, you know, these little tiny bit here, which is growing trees at a very, 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 very slow rate. Move them there instead. See if they make any difference. Probably not. Right, you want me to go check out Tedtopia? So let's have a look. Who's online? Oh, Chewie's online. So yes, Tedtopia, people. We know what Tedtopia is. And we are currently in base. What was I up to? I was up to something. I know I was busy doing stuff. Like, I haven't shown this on stream yet. I've made a mailbox system, which I've probably done totally wrong. Because I'm probably going to have to get rid of like every other one to make it work. Because I'm a derp and I can't do redstone very well. But I'll show you what I mean. If I put that lot in there, it does one. If I carry on and put another stack in there, it does two. Because Teddy's a derp and doesn't have a redstone. So, yeah, but it's a mailbox. You're not supposed to fill them up. It's supposed to be like 2 or 3 items at a time. So, that's what mailboxes are for. And, yeah, apparently I'm the only one with a mailbox right now. It will work. I can adjust it. Okay. Why am I walking? I have wings. Why do I walk? Ow. Right, let's hop in here and see what we got. I know the hub itself's very pretty. Ooh, that's a funky tunnel. I'm guessing that's Guardian Temple that way. End portal that way. This way I started digging out for you as well. Or did I? No, I didn't. This is not the way I started digging out. I like this palette. This palette looks cool though. Red and purple. I like it. This way green. I like green. You might be able to tell that Teddy likes green. So I think... Have you changed stuff? I know I dug the Witch Hut tunnel. I dug it out big enough so it would actually connect in quite comfortably. Deliberately for you, to make it easier. I think it was this tunnel. You can't have filled that. You can't have filled that line, though, surely. No, that's the end portal down there. The redstone tunnel, the witch tunnel. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, it's here. No, it's not. It's further back than that. It'd be this one. The massive tunnel I dug out and the portal down the end of it. See? I started making it a bit easier for you to decorate it by doing that. Oh, I've got someone saying hello. I've got Mercedes throwing things at me. Oh no, digging out. Okay, fine. Here, catch. Okay, Mercedes. I'll get it. Oh, I saved your life. Lol. Sorry, I'm taking the mickey. Right. So for anyone in chat who doesn't know what this world is, this is my subscriber / Patreon world. So if you're a Twitch sub or you're a Patreon, you can come join this world and have some fun. We've got community farms. We're trying to avoid having too many farms because too many farms causes too many lag. So most of the big farms, like the mob farm I built up here, which I need to expand it, it's not big enough. We need to make another one, a secondary one. So we need to make that one twice the size of what it is. Or at least twice the size of what it is. But they're all going to be community farms. They're not anything to do with personal farms. There's also an ancient city right down this staircase, which Teddy got brave and had a little play with and gathered many, many minis. Including the music discs already. And I've got a spare book. And of course we've got mob heads on. And if we wander up to the community storage area, yes, that's in my house as well. We go to this box here. We've got many, many. And this box here has got a few more. That's all mini blocks. Oh, we've got lots of jungle planks and lots of jungle logs at the moment. I don't know why we're getting so many of those, but we are. But yeah, I've got some redstone blocks and some furnaces and fletching tables, granite, netherracks, and it's kind of cool. And we've got some stuff and things, netherrack. You know, it started. The storage is started. If people want to have storage, then they have themselves. Mailroom here. Teddy started building it, and he's a derp, so I don't know how to deal with that. Community iron farm as well. I'm doing a world tour now. I've decided I'm doing a world tour now, as I'm here. Whee! And I glitched through the wall. Love it. Razor, where are you? I give you gifts. Razor's not been back on for a while. Wally's not been back on for a while. And Wally, I actually enchanted your elytra for you as well. See, not only you've got an elytra now, I've enchanted it for you as well to save you the levels of enchanting it yourself. Yeah, this is the little iron farm. This chugs away and produces many, 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 many irons. Oh, there he goes now, look, see? High enough to fly down, Mercedes. Where left my elytra, thanks. That would be me. I went end raiding, I left one for you and I left one for randomer as well. I figured you'd enjoy them. Right, I'll sleep the night away to get the night away. There we go. And then I'm going to log out and go back into my other world. If you want to get the blocks needed versus tearing down the tunnel, the height will be in design palette. There you go. So let's go back into Hatter's Skyblock, because Hatter's Skyblock is fun. And drop through the world and probably die, because we're still on half slabs, because bedrock. And bedrock be glitchy, just saying. So yeah, it takes a while to load in this one, because you are loading into a world that is building itself and then deleting itself every single time you load into it. Which just takes a little while. Apparently this time an exceptional amount of time. Okay, I'm going to drink while I'm waiting. Got a nice bottle of water here. Is it really going to take that long? I don't actually have any like packs on that would destroy anything in this world, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. Because another thing we could do in this world, there we go, we have log decking. We could travel via the nether to go long distances. So if I want to go out there to that village, I could put a nether portal like, I don't know, 10 blocks away from the one I put in over here. And I could just go over there very, very quickly. And I could do the same over there, that spawner, and I could do the same over there, and so on and so forth. Right, I fancy doing, what should we do? Should we expand a bit more? Let's expand a bit more. We've only got too wide area over here, so let's make that twice as big. While I run out of materials again. Don't like to run out of materials, mate. Oh wait, it's inside there, isn't it? I can't see the crafting bench for the rubbish. Oh wait, it's here. There we go. Why didn't you use the thingy? Because I couldn't. I got confuzzled, okay? One thing that might be worth doing as well, I know I've got all these paths up high, but there's a lot of stuff down low, and it might actually be worth putting in some paths down low so we can start making our way to the deep dark, for example, or to the mine shafts. Because we don't need the path to be up here for that, do we? We could go down low and do it down there. But we need wood for that, because we need to make ladders so we can get back up easily. And we have 2, 3... We've got 17 blocks of wood at the moment. 17 logs. Which is not a massive number. I'm not going to lie. So I would like to go a bit lower and get ourselves a bit lower down in the world. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Yes. Anyway, right. Let's do a bit of diggy blockage. Diggy Skyblock. I can't believe we're 7 followers away from 500 as well. It's amazing. I could foresee us hitting the 500 mark before I move house, and that would be an epic accomplishment. And even though I'm not doing the whole YouTube at the moment, I'm only 2 subscribers on YouTube away from 250, which is also amazing. Although what's interesting is my followership on YouTube has gone up a lot slower than my followership on Twitch.
Look at that fluffy unicorn. He's so fluffy.
What's weird about that is my followership on YouTube was way ahead of my Twitch one. Hello, Randomer. How you doing? And my reason for that was I started the YouTube first. I actually had subscribers on YouTube before I started Twitch. But yeah, it's kind of taken over. How you doing, my love? You having a good day? That's a funky emote. I like it. It's a dancing blob. I broke my tool. I broke my tool. Hang on. Have I got a spare one? I have, but I need to keep. Actually, I've got 2 spares. Okay, I'll take 1 spare. There we go. I'm playing Diggy Skyblock. I am doing good. I am. I'm just chilling out, playing Skyblock because I fancy playing Skyblock, and it's one of these kind of things I can just chill out, grind, and talk to chat. So it's a kind of cool one to do. Hey, Rando, I hope you're having a good day from Mercedes. Trying to work out that pink blob's a cat or what it is. Or is it just a pink blob? It's a pink blob, Teddy, shut up. Fine. It's a pink blob. And I've got no camera today because my camera broke and decided it went to freeze on itself. So, yeah, the camera's gone boom for today. My laptop's being funny, I'm not quite sure what it's doing. Thanks for doing that shout out, Snowy. Appreciate that. But yeah, this is Mad Hatter's Skyblock World, which, if you go onto Mad Hatter's website, you can download this pack to your Minecraft on PC, and you can actually get this world. This is not a beta world, this is anyone can get this world. Hatter himself has done the beta for this, and he has just decided this is a good world. And I say good world, it's in a good pack, and it goes with any world. You don't need to be playing on my seed. You can play on any seed. So I'll go out of this world and I'll go to make a new one. I will get an all new set of structures. It won't be the same thing twice. Which is rather nice. Right, we're going to make some slabby jabbers. We're going to sleep the night away. Sleep with the sheepers. We haven't got any sheepers. No, I know. We haven't got any trees growing either. That's what we need to expand for. We need to get trees. How much more dirt have I got? 20. Let's get 10 trees started, shall we? So what I want to do is what I always do in Minecraft when I do this. I want a 3 wide path in the middle. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we're going to have... No, game. 1 there. We've got 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 1 there. And then this is going to be our tree area. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that could be the fence. And then we've got a 5. Yeah, that works. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can expand this one more block for now. And then we're going to have ourselves a little bit of an expansion action going on. So, Ranama, how are the kids going? How's the return to school going? Are they excitedly going back to school, or are they being, I don't want to go back to school, I don't like school? I expect Daniel's excited to be back at school. And slightly nervous at the same time. Let's go 3 wide gap between the 2. And we'll get some more dirt eventually, because there are villages and stuff in this world, so we can get dirt from those, which is extremely useful. But yeah, we want to get tree farm set up and going. So Oh, we've got cows! Don't be trampling the crops, mate. We've got some moo cows. Let's kill them. My cow. My leather. I need the... Oh, hi, tree. Wow, we're getting everything going at once now. We're getting cows spawning and we're getting trees as well. This is exciting. Also, we've got a golden apple. And I've got 2 more ingots of gold. This is good news. Also, this means we can get our... I can show you what my plan is with the wood. Let me just do this. Let me do this, and then we can show you what I'm doing. So the main path bits that are going to go out are going to be made of wood, because it looks prettier. So just like that. Right. And then I need to make some fences. Then we have, yeah, a couple of those. I need more than one crafting bench as well, don't I, really? Give me another crafting bench. There we go. I'll put it down... there. Meaning that tree won't grow now, but we'll put that tree there. There we go. It'll grow now. Very good. Right, let's do that. Get some fence high. So along this bit, outside of the edge of the trees, we're going to have fences. And yes, they're going to be floating fences, because that means we're definitely not going to fall off. This is the plan. With any luck, it'll work, and we won't fall off, and we'll get many tree area set up. Then we can go back to one of these villages and get ourselves more stuff and things together. As long as we don't get Enderman come steal my blocks, we'll be fine. But given the fact it's pretty much all heart slabs. My USB... Oh, I see. No? Yes? Are we back on the right microphone? Yes. Right. That was weird. Apologies. Microphone decided to unboot itself from disconnect itself. I don't know why. That's doing the same. My hard drive did the same thing a minute ago in the USB. I don't know why. My laptop's getting boiling hot. It's a bit warm. It is a bit. I might have to get a cooling table when I get down there, when I get moved. So that could be a thing we have to do. We got to tree, guys. We got to tree. We also got to sapling. I like it. All right. Sapling, go away. Give me this. I need sticks to make one of those. Thank you very much. Give me a spare one. Two's always better than one. There we go. Very nice. Right, we're working at night. I don't care. We probably shouldn't because this is spawnable, but we're within 20 blocks, so it's fine and dandy. Who's dandy? Oh, dandy's a comic. Right. We're actually making pretty good progress considering. We are just like winging this completely. I mean, I think everyone's got their own set pattern for Skyblock. When you do a Skyblock world, you always do it the same way. At least I do. I always try and get established with crops and trees and stuff like this first, and then I move into other things. Because that seems like the sensible way of doing it. But anyway, moving back onto the thing I was talking about a second ago, before my microphone died. Yeah, I had a removal company come around today, and the lady literally turned around and basically said, "Oh, we can't move you because you've got too much stuff." And so you do realise we're moving to a bigger house than we're currently in. Technically, it's got more bedrooms, it's got more rooms overall. Even though it's a single-story house, we actually have more rooms in it. Oh. Yeah, so we're actually moving to a house that's bigger than the one we were currently in. Right, put them down so they can't spawn. And the one thing that's nice about this house is it's a 5-bedroom place, which means we can have visitors. I think it's a 5-bedroom place. Technically, it's a 5-bedroom place because there's 4 beds in an office. And obviously, the office is my work area. Which I adore having. I adore the idea of having an office. I genuinely do. I can't think of anything better than having an office to do my work in. And then I can decorate the office how I want it decorated and do whatever I want with it, which will be funky. Right, and now I'm not going to replant this tree. Ow, my feet still on the stone cutter. Right. Oh, look, no one grew. Like it. And what I always end up getting in the Skyblock, I always end up getting to the point where I've got loads upon loads of saplings, and I end up making a composter for the saplings to go in, where I'm always getting so much wood. So one thing I liked about the Skyblock map, the Sky Trade map though, is the fact all you needed to grind was wood. And once you had the wood ground out, you could just get yourself loads upon loads of cobblestone because you just sold the wood for cobblestone. Speaking of cobblestone, we need to get back on the cobblestone. Get ourselves some stuff and things going. And we need some slabs for that. Let's get that bit finished. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. I worked out we've already packed about 40 boxes in this house. And we're about halfway through. Probably not even halfway through. There's probably more than another 40 boxes need packing. I packed like 5 boxes in my bedroom, and I haven't even touched my DVDs or CDs or games or anything like that. Well, I did pack my PlayStation 1 away. My PlayStation original. I have got one of those, and I packed that away last night. And I discovered something. One of the games I've been looking for, I actually currently own. I didn't realize I owned it. I didn't realize I actually own it already, but I actually own this game that I was trying to get hold of. And the game in question, it's Hogs of War. Now, if you wonder what that game is, it's a war-based game like Worms, but it's with piggies instead of worms. Which for me is hilarious. It genuinely is. And another plan I had that I've always wanted to do, when I get down there, when I get in my office, I want to play retro games. I really want to do some retro game streams. Like on the actual console that the game came out on. So if I do a Hogs of War stream, it will be on the PlayStation original. Which means I'll have to get a SCART converter to HDMI to actually be able to do it. That'll be fun. I also have to get my old telly back as well, because the monitor I've got does not work for that sort of thing. It has to be a telly. The monitor will not work for it. So my setup might go from being my laptop and one monitor to 2 monitors, a TV and a laptop, which will be a big setup. In fact, there'll be 2 laptops, so my AFK account will be one of them as well. At least that is the plan. I want to have my AFK account set up onto its own laptop. You know, then I can be a proper streamer. Proper content creator. I can do proper time lapses. And all that good stuff. That is the goal. We want to do this. But yeah, I want to start getting this place looking a bit pretty. So let's start getting some... I still want to go exploring as well, though. I want to do some exploring as well. So, I don't know. Right, we're running that pickaxe through. We've got ourselves 2.5 stacks more on the coal bones. So, like here, for example, this bit here, this path is way out on the side. So, the 3 blocks will be kind of in the middle here. I don't know exactly what the line is. The middle line. In fact, the middle line is exactly on the... yeah, it's exactly there. So I do that, and then we do that. We can make that path that way as well, and then this can be stone out here, and we can put some stuff on there and do stone out that way and put stuff on there, and then we'll do the same out this way as well. We might as well. We're going to go towards that thing eventually anyway, so we might as well do the same out that way. So I'm going to call the crafting bench the middle line here. So 1, 2, 3. Crafting bench is a sensible place to put the middle line. It's probably a bit far back. Yeah, it's a bit far back, but it's fine. We can make that work. It goes pretty much where I want it to be, though. So it comes in just to the side of that, which means we can put that in the right place. Yeah, that works. Like so. Nice. And then I want to finish this side off to the end of the tree thing. And of course, when we get down to the mine shafts, we can collect some wood from them as well, which will be very, very convenient. Why I felt I lost a piece of plank? Where did I lose the plank to? The slab. Did I underplace somewhere? Where did I underplace? Nope, not there. Where did it underplace? It underplaced somewhere. So I only placed in 3s. I haven't got a clue. Oh no, I've got another stack in my pocket, haven't I? Dirt! Teddy, you're a dum-dum. Shut up. Don't clip that. Where'd my slabs go? I don't know where they went. Oh, Teddy made an extra stack, mate. Oh yeah, so I did. I'm awake. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Right, I don't know how far out I want to put this path over. I want to put it out a little ways. No idea exactly how far. I might go out until the end of the stack. And then call it there. That could be a good shout. Mercy me by. Blah blah. Apparently this song hasn't got... Oh, let's give the link. Okay. That's why. Doesn't give the artist name. Just gives a link to the artist instead. I'll tell you what though, I always go on about RNG in this game, but I obviously haven't got any good RNG again because the spawn it's given me is actually really quite bad. Bear in mind, all the structures have spawned in. There's nothing anywhere near me in terms of structures at all. I fancy going that way. I want to see what that is. I think that's a spawner, so I want to go out there and check that out. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab some slabs and we'll head out in that direction. Hi, chickens. I haven't got any way of keeping you still at the moment, unfortunately. I haven't got the wandering trader. He decided to kill himself from the llamas earlier, unfortunately. So, right, half a stack again. We've got a brand new pickaxe on us. And we're going to follow out this way. Let's see what we find. I think heading out this way will be quite fun. Especially given the fact there is deep dark out here. We might even spot an ancient city. There's also this mega massive mine shaft in this direction too. Which is interesting. There might be another village out here too. It'd be kind of cool. Speaking of which, there's one right there, look. But we actually got to staircase up to. I'd like to find a mine shaft that starts at this level, but I don't think I will find one that I can actually access at this level. I think to do that I need one that's like a Mesa mine shaft. But over here I'm guessing there's mountains. Oh yeah, there's definitely mountains over here, because look how high that village is. And there's a spawner above my Y level as well. Another broken portal underground there. Wow. Okay, I'm back with sound this time, lol. Yeah, it wasn't you, it's my microphone died. It decided to disconnect itself from my laptop. Like, lose itself. So I had to completely disconnect it and reconnect it. So it wasn't you, but you pointing it out actually made me realise what happened. There's another double spawner there as well, look. And potentially another one above it that might be in range. I don't think it is, though. Right, I've only got 2 stacks left. I'm not going to make it out to there with 2 stacks, that's for sure. We could, however, make it across to that dungeon, which is probably not the smartest idea as it's turning nighttime, but we're going to do it anyway. See what we find. We might find a book. I had to reboot anyway. My computer's been all night downloading movies for the camper. Fair enough. I also want to see if I can see an ancient city from over here. That'd be kind of interesting to see. Now, I've got a couple of torches so I can deactivate this spawner when I get there anyway. Because that's actually a clever idea. That another village. No, that's a mine shaft. There's a double spawner there. Another one. That one up there is definitely a village. That's a village in a hillside, on a hillside. Because it's way above where I currently am. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, we can put a platform below that and catch everything. We can collect the entire village. All the dirt, everything. So we can use that to our advantage. And that one could be like a collection village. From a projector, I keep the camp for movie nights. A projector for movie nights is a really, really funky idea. You can just put up a sheet of canvas or a tarpaulin and just project straight onto it. Or even the wall of the camper. You can project onto the wall of the camper. That's a really cool way of doing it. I love the idea of that. It's really cool. So this is one thing I still want to get my hands on, is a camper. There's so many things I want to do. I want to be self-sufficient in terms that I want to be my own boss, make my own money, you know, all this. But with the current energy prices going through the roof like they are, I cannot afford it. I don't think anybody in their right mind can afford it at the moment. A friend of mine, he's got a bakery. I keep talking about him because he's awesome. But he's got a bakery. And he's expanding out into a bigger shop at the moment. And he's actually having, like, second thoughts about the whole idea of even doing this. Because of the fact that the energy prices are going through the roof. And, of course, his energy prices are going to go up anyway, because he's going from a small shop to a big shop. But they're going to go up, like, exponentially bigger than they were. And he doesn't like the idea of that. And to be fair, I completely get behind him. Because a lot of businesses are risking closure at the moment over here because of the energy prices. Because they are just daft. They genuinely are daft. We project off the screen, yeah, which goes on the top. Fair enough. It's a good way of doing it. It really is a good way of doing it. Right, I need more stones. Let's go blast for another pickaxe. And boy, we are a hit with all the camp people around us. They come to our camp with their chairs and watch movies. That's honestly, this is a really funky idea. Just get yourself a top and just put it up against your camper fan and watch movies on a projector. It's a brilliant idea. Absolutely genius. You should charge them. They bring food and beer. You provide the movies. That's what I would do anyway. I wouldn't charge them in money, but I'd be like, yeah, if you bring some food and some beer for me, then you can come watch movies. Otherwise, I'll provide my own food and beer, and you can do what you like. I kind of wish, right? Now I'm playing on this one, I kind of wish that they bring their own snacks and beer. Yeah, I figured that, but, you know, if you're the one providing the movie, they should bring you snacks and beer. You know what I mean? Or is that just me being a little bit cheeky? That's something they bring us dinner. That's fair. So I remember watching the episode of the Grand Tour, right? Where they built their own camper vans. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this or not. But they went out to the States and the director was like, I want you to do a camping holiday. Here's a Winnebago. It's a POS. But here you go. Enjoy. And they were like, spend one night in the thing. And they're like, nope, I'll get my own one. I don't care. I'm not doing what he wants me to do. I'm getting my own Winnebago. We're going to build our own camper vans. And one of them Jeremy, he built himself basically a luxury bathroom on wheels that looked like a boat on land, essentially. Then Richard built himself a tent on the back of a Jeep. And James built himself a pub on wheels. So he was obviously the most popular one of the three when they got to the campsite, because he had a pub on wheels. The problem was, where he was driving it around all day, everything was fizzed up. And he had like beer on tap and wine on tap, and it was just fizzy, frothy horribleness until he'd let it settle. But they're only staying in each location for one night, so they didn't really have time to let it settle. Which, you know, was also hilarious. Stop burning my stuff! Give me that. It's mine, not yours. Stop falling down the hole as well. Do. And stop falling down the hole. Now we'll lose it for falling down that hole. But yeah, that's one of my favourite shows of the Grand Tour, and unfortunately it's coming to an end. And they could do so much more than they've done. They've done a lot, but they could do so much more. I mean, they haven't done a Canada special yet. A Canada special would be amazing. They've done the latest episode coming out is the Scandinavia one, which, yeah, I kind of suppose it's a bit like Canada, but it's in Scandinavia instead. So, you know what I mean. Now, this particular campsite is amazing because we are a community, everybody knows everybody. That's really cool. That really is cool. Right, so let's turn this into some slabby jabbies. And we'll keep 21 non-slabby jabbies for us to use. Right, get lined up, slow down a bit, and away we go. I always get nervous walking over one wide across the void. It's always a bit nervy doing this. It's a little bit on the dangerous side. At least now, though, when we get back to the spawner, we're not going to have to worry about anything spawning on us, because we ain't going to have nothing spawning on us. Right, where was we heading? We were going this way, but there is that spawner there that's kind of at the same height as we are. But I've only got just about 4 stacks of slabs on me. There's this other one in front of me as well. Which, can we get down to that safely? We'll go over it and find out. I think we'll go over it and find out. We're nearly in line with that one over there as well. We can definitely get to that one safely. I don't think we're going to have blocks to get to that one though, because we only need about a stack to get over there. So if we line one there. I know me doing the corners is kind of weird, but if I need to take a corner in a hurry, that's kind of safety. Nah, it's definitely skulked down there. Can we get down there without killing ourselves? I don't think we can. I think that's too tall. It's definitely interesting coming over here, though, and seeing how close we are to an ancient city. I'm seeing a lot of sculpt, but it's not really turning into an ancient city at this point. It's not really rendering in any further. Oh, the wandering trader with a llama who just fell in the void. Well, we can get an extra llama at least. Get the lead. I feel like that's going to kill me though, that drop. What do you reckon? I don't have water on me, so I'm not going to try that, I don't think. I'm going to go and unload it. Because that would be a wise move. And then we're going to try and get out to here with 2.5 stacks. See how close to this city we can get. Are we going to get a full ancient city in this, you reckon? There's definitely Skulk over there. It could happen, guys. It genuinely could happen. Yeah, anyway, I go back to the whole conversation we were having earlier about the email I got from Twitch about the fact that they're getting rid of the host mode. Now, I don't like the idea of this because the host mode actually entices people to host streamers' channels and gets them out there a bit more. If you're not raiding in, you can drop a host or have an also host. So your community, if they want to, can then go and join the channel. But they're still watching via your community, which grows your channel as well as growing the streamer channel that you're hosting. That's the whole point of it. But they're getting rid of it. Which I don't think is a very good idea. I really don't. I think they should keep it. I think that's something they definitely should be keeping. And the Ancient City stretches quite a long way this way. Not Ancient City, the Deep Dark. Doesn't mean we're going to find Ancient City, though. I used to always use host mode. Yeah, we can't do it anymore. They're getting rid of it. For now. Yeah, the host program coming down is worse. Yeah. It's because they want to, instead of having like the host mode, they want to have it as a suggested channel. So they want you to go and actually view the channel direct, which I get that is a good thing for the streamer you're hosting. Instead of hosting them, you're sending your people their way. But on the flip side, it kind of might detract from your own community slightly. Now, I don't want that to sound greedy, because it's not meant to sound greedy in the slightest. But, you know, it used to be a thing, the more hosting you got, the more out there you were. And the more prospects of getting more people looking at your channel as well. Because they're like, oh yeah, you get a lot of hosts, let's bump up a bit on the front page. But that's not happening anymore. They're getting rid of that. So I don't know. I'm a little bit annoyed by this, to say the least. I think that's something they should have consulted with the community before they decide to do it. I used to send my 14 subscribers to other channels. I think it was great, yeah. No, it's like I always send my guys across to other channels on the host mode. Yeah, I have an auto host list, so I'm always also hosting Slack or also hosting someone else. You know, I've got a list of people I also host. Foxy, Slack are two of the main ones. Just because, you know, they're wicked streamers and it's always good to, you know, give them a little bit extra. And I can't always afford to be doing, like, monetary boosts for them at the moment. So I'd rather be dropping them a host and giving them a boost that way if I can. I used to also host Echo and many others. Yeah. But yeah, the whole hosting thing, it's one of those weird ones. It's like if channels didn't want to raid, then you could host the channel instead. I mean, some channels don't want hosts either, don't want hosting either, which is fine. That's their prerogative, it's their channel. They don't want it, they ain't got to have it, but at the end of the day, it helps all the channels. It doesn't just help one or two, or, you know, the host or the hostee. It helps a lot more than just that. So I used to also host Echo as well. Then all my also hosts disappeared and I had to reset it up, which